I know I'm a bit late to the party making this video, but since Screen Junkies still hasn't responded yet, I thought I might as well. So the whole Andy Signore thing, if anybody doesn't know what's happening, he is the one of the founders, maybe the creator of Screen Junkies, something like that. They do honest trailers, movie fights, all that fun stuff. And in 2017, at some point, he basically got outed for being a perv. He was hitting on basically every fan they had, sliding in their DMs, doing the whole thing. And there's also a much more serious allegation that came out from April Dawn, saying that he sexually assaulted her and did all this heinous stuff. And at the time, I, among a lot of other people, believed the accusation because it seemed reasonable. Andy was clearly a bit of a perv. So he got fired. Screen Junkies made a whole video about it. She never brought any legal action or pressed any charges, as far as I know. And he was quiet, basically, for 2 years because, he just made a video about it and said that something to do with the court proceedings, he was taking action against Defy Media for wrongful termination. Something like that. Anyway, he couldn't release his evidence until now. And just recently, he made a video giving all this plethora of evidence about how the whole thing between him and April was consensual. Like, basically, she made up all the allegations, and what she said just didn't happen. And then, I probably wasn't even gonna watch the video, but then I saw April's response on Twitter, which basically confirmed everything that he said. She was like, "Oh, this is my truth," and I knew that evidence would come out, and she just essentially authenticated everything that Andy said, which is terrible, right? She falsely accused this man of a very heinous crime of sexual assault, and she thinks she can just put it all behind her. Then her boyfriend, JTE, made another stupid response to it, where again, he did not deny any of Andy's evidence. And yeah, I was fairly active with the Twitter mob, having back and forth with people. There was people in the threads saying that somebody said April was brave or something, and they were proud of her. There's tons of thirsty guys being like, "Oh, if it means anything, April, I believe you still." And it's like, April's basically said that she's lying. She doesn't believe it. I tweeted at both April and JTE, got blocked by both of them. Kind of a common thing they're doing, blocking everyone. But guess who's still quiet about it? Screen Junkies. They had no problem making that video when the allegations and stuff came out. There was a video where they're all sitting around the table, all sad and stuff, and it's really hard to watch now, knowing, that it wasn't true. And Dan Merle was saying that, "Oh, I thought of Andy as a friend, and it's unfortunate." And yeah, I think it's really time that they make another video. And I'm not saying that they should rehire Andy. I'm assuming that's not an option at this point with the whole lawsuits and everything else. And even just the fact that he was, hitting on every female fan they had, that I think that's enough not to rehire him. But I really think they owe him an apology, and I would just like to see something come out of Screen Junkies, because I'm a fan of their shows. I think movie fights honestly went downhill after Andy left. Can't put my finger on exactly what's wrong with it, but honest trailers are still really good. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. Feel free to rate, comment, subscribe.